I'm Jonathan. That over there is Kurt. I'm driving the all-new Chevy Corvette E-Ray, all-wheel drive, hybrid power. Kurt over there is driving the BMW M8 all-wheel drive, turbo power. And this is Edmunds U-Drags.
Oh, hi. Today we have a 2023 BMW M8 Competition with 617 horsepower and 553 pound-feet of torque. Going up against the 2024 Corvette E-Ray with 655 horsepower and 595 pound-feet of torque. The M8 is rocking Pirelli P0s, and the E-Ray is running Michelin Pilot Sport 4S ZPs. These two are going head-to-head on our Edmunds U-Drag track, which starts with a quarter-mile drag, then they hit the brakes, do a 180, and power back to start-finish. At the end of the first run, we'll swap drivers and lanes and do it again. I don't know about you, but this makes me want to buy a new car. Oh, you too? Want to know if you're getting a good price on your next car? Check before you buy at Edmunds.com.
All right, so launching this thing is pretty straightforward. I have all my settings pre-configured in this Z button. I've got PTM Sport activated, I've got traction control off, and then all you gotta do is hard on the brake, wait for the launch control icon to show, full throttle, and then just let it go. This thing is gonna hook up. If I've done it right, there isn't gonna be any sort of wheel spin, and it's just gonna fire out of the hole. It's important to note that you also wanna be sure that your hybrid battery is fully charged. There's a nifty little gauge here that shows you how much percentage. We only need about 50% to run this race, and then it recharges. If you need to recharge it, there's a little e-saver button here that you can press. It actually causes negative torque on the front axle, which then charges the battery. We turn that off because we don't want any sort of drag going down the straight, but we're now fully charged, so we're good to go. All right, let's do this.
I'm in an M8. You guys have seen this on other U-Drags, and this thing is a beast. This thing launches like a powerboat. It squats down, wheel spin in the front. It's crazy. But I got that guy. I got an E-Ray next to me, so I know I got to get away as fast as possible, which means you have to use launch control. Launch control is pretty standard, as it is in a lot of other BMWs. Put it into drive. Make sure you're in the sport mode. Select the firmest shift strategy, which is 3 bars. Turn off stability control, and left foot brake, right foot gas. You'll see a little display at the bottom of the instrument panel, and hopefully that takes me to first place.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Come on, get it! Oh, there's the power. Holy shit, that goes fast.
Oh my God! E-Ray!
Gotta put it into automatic because it doesn't downshift on its own.
You got this, E-Ray. You got this.
Come on.
Yeah, E-Ray! You got this!
Wow, that car is moving.
Oh man, that was fun.
These things are over so fast in these cars.
Whew. This thing is nuts.
You can really feel how heavy this car is, though. This is kind of what happens when like a really sporty Grand Touring car goes up against, you know, a sports car.
Kurt. Sorry, I'm still like just, man, this thing is awesome. How is that M8?
It's really good. I mean, this thing can stay with an E-Ray on the launch, but You just really see like the extra boost and probably more importantly, the extra weight in the M8. And I think that's about the only real handicap that this car has against the E-Ray, is this is considerably heavier, but this thing is still really fast. How is that around the hairpin?
It's amazing. Like, it is like, as long as I'm not overshooting it, like, it's so easy to really place this and then just fire it out. Like, you get a little hint of like oversteer, like step out. Like, I wouldn't even call it like really, you know, meaningful oversteer, but you don't get that understeer push that you get with all-wheel drive cars. You're just, the front axle really helps you exit this corner without a whole lot of drama, and it just gets you pointed in the right direction, and then you're off.
Yeah, I mean, I've got this in the four-wheel drive sport mode to get all the help I can get getting out of that hairpin, but you still have to, I think that's got wider tires on it, and it's just, like I said, it's just the weight. This car is still quite the rocket ship, but when it comes to battling a true sports car, it's, you know, kind of an uphill battle.
Why don't we swap lanes, swap cars, and do this again?
I'm all for that.
Okay, BMW M8 time. This is one of my favorite M cars. One, because it's sort of underrated. People really don't think of the M8 as a badass car, but it has a few U-Drag kills under its belt. It's big, but it's also a beast. It launches like no other car that I've driven. Not that it's the fastest car, but just the violence in which it launches with and how it squats. It almost feels like it's doing a wheelie when it gets off the line. I'm gonna give it my best. We know that E-Ray is a force to be reckoned with, but who knows?
Well, that was surprising. I kind of thought that would launch hard, and it launches hard. So this, yeah, just gonna use the same launch control setup that Jonathan used because it works. Keep in mind this does have the optional CER package, which includes summer tires, which you can get on this car. Don't forget that this has the same wheel sizes as the Corvette Z06, so you could get Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2Rs if you're so inclined. You could surprise a lot of people at a track day.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Go, 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 go! Oh. That spaceship sound? It's the future. Oh, front axle power, away we go. Yeah, fast. Oh, dude. Oh, good effort. This is such a satisfying car to drive fast. Man, oh man. Gotta love it.
That got squirrely.
This is not your grandfather's Corvette, that's for sure.
Hey, Kurt, how's that E-Ray?
Oh, it's great. It's having been in the M8, this car immediately feels lighter on the braking, lighter on acceleration, lighter on its feet. Like, it's just It's such a good car, such a good all-arounder.
I mean, we've seen this car pull out some amazing wins, and it still feels like a true contender in this format. Like, it is like, it's crazy how good this thing does. But you're right, like, weight at the end of the day in this race, when you're sort of, you've got, you know, all-wheel drive help in some capacity, it really comes down to weight. Like, this thing, stopping it was actually really thrilling. I don't know if you got like squirrely at all, but this thing, it looked like for a second there, like the rear was gonna come out, and I had to like actually give a dab of Oppo, as they say. But yeah, I mean, I still love this thing so much.
Yeah, I think this is the sweet spot for Corvettes, and I think that's kind of the sweet spot for like a fast grand touring car for sure.
Here were the track conditions. All right, let's break it down. 0 to 60 goes to the E-Ray at 2.8 seconds. Quarter mile goes to the E-Ray again at 10.6 at 128.8 miles an hour. Max cornering goes to the E-Ray again, pulling 1.43 Gs. And I'm sure you guessed it, the win goes to the E-Ray with its best time of 31.7 at 138.4. The E-Ray didn't beat its previous best time, so it stays put in 5th. The M8's time of 33.3 didn't beat its previous best time, so it stays put in 6th. If you want to see the official leaderboard, head on over to edmunds.com/udrags.
Well, that was fun.
That was fast.
Alas, the big mate has fallen. It has kills against the Ford Shelby GT500, Lucid Air GT, and what's the third one? Some other fast car. But the E-Ray, man, it is a force to be reckoned with.
I think it finally met its match, but this is a real sports car. It's lighter, it has wider tires on it, even though they're not like extreme summer tires. They're still wider, and it's not like it's lacking for horsepower either.
Yeah, and I mean, all said and done, I still love this thing. Like, it is so violent, yet like still very like, it flies under the radar somehow. It's an M8. People don't really talk about the M8.
Nope.
But they should, because it's a beast. But now we're talking about the E-Ray. What a creation this is. With the hybrid assist on the front axle. Like, it's doing crazy things that you never thought possible in a Corvette.
No, this is not your grandfather's Corvette.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
The future.
Yes.
So, future's fun.
It's fast.
Well, that's going to do it for this race. Again, if you want to see more races like this, be sure to like and subscribe. And for more U-Drag content, go to edmunds.com/udrags, and we will see you next time.